Well, but I had to take this off another machine, and this is the top one. The reason they have the teeth so far apart is because the rollers have to go apart every time, and they're made of aluminum, cast aluminum. Well, I had to get it off of this thing, and I used a cold chisel. I had to chisel that dang thing off there. Then I used a file to file the lip that was on there. This is what's left of it. I had to chisel that damn thing off of there. And here's the other part. It's probably $100 and almost $200 for this stupid part, but we couldn't get it off because the top one, that top one, kept coming loose off of here. I put the correct key in there and everything. So now I got to turn this off, and I'll show you what's going on. Now that's not supposed to be like that. Not at all. It's supposed to look like that. You know, because you got this half moon. It's called a key. It fits in there like this, and then you put the gear on there, and there's a slot for the gear so the gear doesn't spin on the shaft. Then you got a set screw on the other side that you tighten up. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I guess I could just put the darn thing back in there. This thing broke off. It's an oil cup, just like that one. Puts oil on a bearing, but I gotta put it back together. I guess I was running it, and I put the file on it, and I was filing it so the gear will slip on. All right, we'll see. It should only take like 5 minutes to do this, so let's get on with that. All right, I got the key in there as good as I can. Let's see if this gear will fit on the darn thing. That's where you can see the slot where the gear goes in, or the slot where the key goes in. Jeez, oh Pete. Let's see if I can line that up. It ain't gonna work because that key has to be down in, you know what I mean? It has to be more in that side so it fits in the slot. I tap it on there and I'll do that in a minute. Alright, I got it started. And you might be able to see it going in there, and I keep tapping on it. I don't mind hitting this. I usually use a piece of wood. If I want to use this, hit this. But if I just keep... I'll tap that in there a little. And straighten it up. I'm going to have to put my phone down and use a piece of wood and give it a good whack. It's going, so got it on there. Jeez, oh Pete, I gotta do the same with the top one. The top one should slide right in. I'm gonna open this up. There's a lever over there. I open it up and it'll spread these farther apart so I can get the teeth to fit. So that'll slide right on, hopefully. Yeah, it's going on. See? I just get a block of wood, put it on the outside there, and tap it on in. Now I gotta tighten up the set screws. They are right in here. I think the other one's on here somewhere. I'll just tighten that up. I can find a darn thing. Well, you know, this one's a bugger, you know. You can't find the right... let me tighten it up. Got it. And got it. Now these being aluminum, you don't want to tighten that too much because it'll strip that sucker right out. And all I have to do is close the gears. You see they're open. Close them and then turn it on. All right, that sucker hasn't been that quiet in 15 years. All right, we'll see you in the next one.